Everybody and their mother knows that Netflix is a streaming giant. But does Netflix make a good investment right now, or is it still overvalued? Right now you're looking at my retirement portfolio where Netflix makes up around 7%. So obviously I believe in the company right now. However, we're constantly bombarded with articles that say Netflix is overvalued and won't make a good investment, but Netflix continues to crush and dominate the streaming market. So in this video, we're going to look at Netflix, their long-term vision, their subscriber growth, and then we're going to look at some financials as well. Before I get into the video, I just want to mention, if you do enjoy this type of content, go ahead and leave a like because it helps spread the video to others, and also consider subscribing so you never miss another video like this. So here's the type of articles you see about Netflix constantly. From April 21st, 2021, Netflix's subscriber growth stock zapped as pandemic eases. So scrolling down, we can see that Netflix added 4 million more subscribers from January through March of this year. And that's its smallest gain during that 3-month period in 4 years. We can see here that that's about 2 million fewer subscribers than both management and analysts had predicted for Netflix during the first quarter. So does this mean that Netflix is a bad investment or a bad company? Because looking at last year, Netflix added more than 16 million subscribers in the same quarter. Well, obviously during lockdown, people had nothing better to do than to sit at home and watch TV. Well, for comparison, Disney Plus gained 8.7 million subscribers for the first quarter of 2021. So obviously they're crushing Netflix. Well, that doesn't tell the whole story. Jumping over here, let's look at the total subscribers for different streaming services as of 2021. So up here at the top, we have Netflix with 204 million. The next closest is Amazon Prime with 150 million. However, with Amazon Prime, people aren't only subscribing to Amazon Prime for their TV content. And though that isn't up to date, Disney Plus is now at around 104 million subscribers. They are still almost half as much as Netflix. So I don't think some of these articles tell the whole story. But let's look at Netflix's view for the long term as far as investors go. So since 2013, they've been at scale where we can economically create original content for Netflix, and our offering has improved as we grow further and gain greater confidence. With each original, we learn more about what our members want, about how to produce and promote effectively, and about the positive impact of originals on our brand. As most of us know, Netflix makes great original content. Things like House of Cards and Stranger Things. But let's look at Netflix's focus and see what they think is the most important thing for the streaming industry. So here we see Netflix is a global streaming entertainment service offering movies and TV series commercial free with unlimited viewing on any internet connected screen for an affordable, no commitment monthly fee. Everybody knows that, and that's part of the reason why I love Netflix as a business. It's a simple business model. People pay to watch streaming content. Another thing, Netflix is a focused passion brand, not a do-everything brand. So Starbucks, not 7-Eleven, Southwest, not United, and HBO, not Dish. This means that they're not interested in doing things such as other streaming services offer. News, user-generated, live sports, music video, gaming, all of the above. They make focused content that people want to watch, and people will pay to watch if they're interested in that stuff. It's really not a complicated system. And how does Netflix feel about their competition? You would think, looking at that last graph, that their competition would include Disney Plus, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, things like that. But here we see that Netflix actually thinks their competition is anything that takes up their members' time for spending on relaxation and stimulation. These include things like linear networks, pay-per-view content, DVD watching, internet networks, video gaming, web browsing, all these other things. But you don't see Disney Plus or Amazon Prime here. They see these other forms of relaxation and stimulation being their actual competition. They want to win over their members' moments of truth. The decision points are at their 7:15 p.m. when a member wants to relax and enjoy a shared experience with their family or friends. They want those people to choose Netflix. And they believe that because the entertainment market is so broad, multiple firms can be successful. For example, ABC and NBC have historically competed for viewers' attention and content, but have also successfully coexisted for many decades. So they don't see Disney Plus and Amazon Prime as an actual competition. They see them as just somebody else existing in the same space. And they think that all could be successful. That doesn't mean to say that all will be successful, But as of right now, Netflix is the most successful. So their focus is on making content that their audience wants to enjoy. That is it. That is their only goal here. And by the looks of it, with 204 million subscribers compared to the next closest being 150 billion, I think that Netflix is doing very well when it comes to that. So what type of content makes Netflix so successful when compared to other streaming services? So this article is as of May 2021, so pretty recently. Let's look at exactly what people are watching. So here's some of the top 10 most watched titles in Netflix history. First, we're looking at original movies. So these are Netflix originals. Number 1, Extraction, 99 million views. Number 2, Bird Box, 89 million views. Some of these other ones all having over 60 million views, 70 million views, some with 80 million views. That is a ton. Coming down, let's look at English language Netflix original TV shows. Bridgerton, 82 million views. The Witcher, 76 million views. Stranger Things, Season 3, 64 million views. All of these various shows that just have so many views, people are coming back to watch these originals from Netflix. And these aren't shows you can find anywhere else. These are made directly by Netflix themselves. So this is the type of content that people continue to subscribe to Netflix for. So now that we have an idea of how successful Netflix actually is, why don't we look at their financials and see what that tells us? So looking at Netflix stock over the past year, we can see we're up about 21%. But since July of last year, we've traded relatively flat. Looking over here at the PE ratio, it's a 47.17. Now, this is currently much higher than the S&P 500 average, but is Netflix overvalued at a $222 billion market cap? Well, as expected, we can see here that Seeking Alpha does not consider them to be a value play, with a grading of F in the value category. But if you look at the growth category, we have an A+. So let's look at this revenue chart and see exactly what is going on here. Well, in December of 2016, we had $8.83 billion in revenue. 2017, $11.69 billion in revenue. 2018, $15.79 billion. 2019, $20 billion. 2020, $25 billion. And here's their estimates for 2021 and 2022. 2021, we have almost $30 billion. 2022, $34 billion. We can see this huge growth in revenue year over year, and I think that's going to continue. I don't think these estimates are completely out of whack because Netflix still has room to grow in subscribers. They could increase the amount of money that they charge. We've already seen them do that once, and that's going to continue to bring in more and more revenue. I don't see them stopping making Netflix originals anytime soon, so who's to say that they aren't going to continue to grow, especially in the foreign markets? So with all this being said, we see growth in revenue, we see growth in subscribers, though it might not meet the analyst benchmarks. But the main point that people keep saying is that Netflix can't continue to grow. But however, we're seeing them continue to grow. We're continuing to see them put out more content, more Netflix originals, grow in subscribers, grow their revenues. And I don't know about you, but I don't really see them slowing down anytime soon. So that's where the main counter argument comes in to play with Netflix stock. There's also evidence piling up that Netflix wants to be a Netflix of games. They could offer a arcade bundle similar to Apple Arcade. Now this isn't confirmed, but this was just value add to the existing Netflix subscribers. So to answer the question, is Netflix stock overvalued? Well, honestly, it could be right now. But I do not see them slowing down adding subscribers. I do not see them slowing down adding new content, and great content at that continues to win awards. Possibly adding another value add with the gaming industry. I still think Netflix stock is one that you need to have in your portfolio. Risk adjusted to your own risk tolerance, of course. But I think that Netflix offers world-leading streaming services, and that's the type of company that I want to have in my portfolio. So, did I answer any of your questions in this video? I hope that I did. If there's anything left that you want to know, be sure to let me know down in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed, hit the like button. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.